Throughout history, there have been mysterious cases that challenge our understanding of the world. Stories of demoniac possessions and exorcism have captured the imagination of people worldwide. Today, in this video, we delve into the 3 real-life exorcisms that are both fascinating and terrifying. So, prepare yourself for a journey into the unexplained and the unknown. Number 1. Anneliese Mitchell was a young woman from Germany who grew up in a devout Catholic family. Born in 1952, she was known for being quiet and polite. But at the age of 16, Anneliese began to experience strange occurrences. She suffered from convulsions and was diagnosed with epilepsy by doctors. Over time, her condition worsened. Anneliese started seeing disturbing visions while praying. She heard voices telling her that she was damned and that she would rot in hell. Medical treatments did not help her, and her family became convinced that she was possessed by evil spirits. Seeking spiritual help, her parents turned to the Catholic Church for an exorcism. After much hesitation, 2 priests received permission to perform the rites in secret. Between 1975 and 1976, Anneliese underwent 67 exorcism sessions, each lasting up to 4 hours each. Now, during these sessions, it is reported that she spoke in different voices and languages she did not know at all. She mentioned names like Lucifer, Cain, Judas, and Nero, claiming they were the demons inside her. Anneliese refused to eat, believing that it would save her from possessions. Unfortunately, on July 1st, 1976, Anneliese Mitchell died at the age of 23 from malnutrition and dehydration. Her death led to a court case against her parents and the priests, accusing them from negligent homicide. The trial gained massive attention and also raised questions about religion, mental health, and responsibility. The case of Anneliese Mitchell remains one of the most famous exorcism stories. It actually inspired the movie The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Her story continues to spark debates about the thin line between faith and science. Number 2. In 1949, a 40-year-old boy known by the pseudonym Ronald Doe, or sometimes Robbie Mannheim, became the center of the most well-documented exorcisms in history. Living in Cottage City, Maryland, Roland was devastated by the loss of his beloved aunt, who had introduced him to the Ouija board. After her death, strange things began to happen. The family heard scratching sounds on the walls. Objects moved on their own, and furniture shook without explanation. Concerned, his family sought help from doctors and psychiatrists, but no one could find a cause. The family turned to the Lutheran pastor, who suggested they contact the Catholic Church. Father Edward Hughes first attempted an exorcism, but it had to be stopped when Roland became violent, injuring the priest. Later, Father William Bowdern, along with Father Walter Halloran, took over the case. Over several weeks in St. Louis, they performed exorcism rites on Roland. Witnesses reported that words like evil and hell appeared on his skin. He spoke in a guttural voice and reacted violently to sacred objects. After a long, exhausting process, the exorcism was declared successful. Roland returned to a normal life, and little else is known about him today. The priests involved kept diaries, which later became sources for journalists and writers. This story served as inspiration for the most famous novel and movie, The Exorcist. Number 3. Clara Germana Selle was a 16-year-old girl from South Africa. In 1906, attending a Christian school, she reportedly made a pact with the devil. Soon after, Clara began exhibiting strange behaviors. She spoke languages she had never learned, including Polish, German, French, and even languages no one could recognize. She displayed superhuman strength, throwing nuns across the room. Clara had knowledge of secrets about people she could not have known naturally. She showed a strong aversion to sacred objects, reacting violently when in their presence. The priest at her school decided to perform an exorcism. Fathers Erasmus Horner and Manuset began the ritual, which lasted 2 long days. Witnesses claimed that Clara's body levitated 5 feet in the air, and she had to be restrained. During the exorcism, Clara attempted to strangle one of the priests with his own stole. She screamed, hissed, and produced unearthly sounds. After a grueling process, the priests were able to complete their ritual, and Clara was declared free from possession. Her case is one of the earliest recorded exorcisms in the 20th century. It remains today a powerful story of faith confronting what was believed to be pure evil. Whether you are a skeptic or a believer, the stories of Annalise Mitchell, Roland Doe, and Clara Germana provoke deep questions about the human mind, faith, and the unknown. They remind us that there are still many things beyond our understanding. As we explore these tales, we are challenged to consider the complexities of belief and unexplained phenomena that continue to intrigue us. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the eerie and extraordinary. If you found this video interesting, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories of the Wild Worlds Files. Thank you very much, and see you next time.